See that girl, she knows I'm watching. She likes the way that I stare. The short and sweet session. 1, 2, 1, 2, Mike Jack, how you doing?
Hey baby, how you doing?
Brother, how are you?
I'm good, I'm good. How you feeling today? How's Berlin?
Berlin is good, sunny and sunny, good. Things are opening up slowly. Did you hear my introduction of you?
I heard, it made me so teary. You are such a great host. You're an amazing host.
Well, we try.
Thank you very much.
Great talent.
You set the bar so high that now I have to live up to that expectation. You know that?
You do that sleeping. You do that reading the phone book. So first and foremost, let me give you an official introduction. Everybody, please show some love for my dear friend, South Africa's finest, the one and only, Mr. Dantanio Goodman. Please show some love. Whee! Representing South Africa. You are tuned in to the short and sweet session, live from Berlin and live from South Africa.
Awesome.
So how is everything? In South Africa at the moment?
Well, we are still kind of snail pacing it, you know, because we got these levels that we're going through. We started at level 5,
okay,
and we recently currently experiencing level 4.
All right.
From the beginning of June, the 1st of June, we're heading to level 3, and this allows some movement in the country, and we're going to open some businesses as well.
All right.
Some of our schools, they actually allowing the schools to also open, and we're going to try to get social, not gatherings as such, but just social movement in the infrastructure, especially in the economical infrastructure, to get the economy going, you know, to wake up the economy for a bit.
So you're kind of, I guess it's probably similar to here in Berlin. So you're out and you can't socialize, but in smaller groups.
Within protocol of social distancing.
Yeah.
So we can't go over the borders yet. My family is in the Northern Cape, which is another province from Gauteng, Johannesburg, and I can't cross the border, you know. So we are still limited to just being within our own confines, within our own regions.
So I mean, just to bring people up to speed with what we've been doing, as I briefly mentioned, Dantanio is the principal, playing the king of pop, the what do we call him? MJ2000. That's what he's called.
For sure. Yeah, MJ2000.
So Dantanio is playing the king of pop in our German production, our European tour of Beat It. And we did start this year out with a tour, the first leg in the beginning of the year, and we had a 3 weeks break, and we were supposed to return in March.
Yeah.
Until Miss Corona fucked it up for everybody, and we were supposed to literally tour until the 1st of May. So we should have been all over Europe, but obviously we're confined to our own homes. But so what have you found? What have you been doing during this time?
Well, you know, you try to become creative in this time. And I mean, for myself, being a performer and as yourself, you know, us creative people, when we get limited to one thing, it can really get to you, you know, on all levels, psychologically, emotionally, spiritually. So I've just been keeping busy with some of my live streams that I've been doing, and, you know, singing, writing songs, you know, and I'm actually busy with... I'm busy with production. I'm busy with production now. So I'm busy scripting a production, which I want to launch as soon as this is over.
Wow.
So I've been writing. I've been doing a lot of writing, you know, and just mentally keeping busy.
Yeah.
To stay creative, because as a creative person, when you box us in, you know, we can go cuckoos. You know, we go crazy. We need to stay.
It's kind of normal for us anyway to be in the lab. So for us who are, in creative mode, so the rest of the world who's maybe not used to being confined to home, they're going
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah.
We're like, yay, create a creative time.
Creative
Right?
space, yeah. So I'm enjoying, I call it a tunnel life. It's kind of like a tunnel life that I'm living now.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying the tunnel life. It gives me also more appreciation for my family because, you know, all the touring and all the traveling takes us away from our loved ones.
Yeah.
So having this time to connect with them is really so important. It gives you more appreciation, especially with, I've got 3 kids. So my kids really appreciate having Dada at home
Of course.
because I'm always on a plane, I'm always at a hotel, I'm always on my way somewhere.
Yeah.
And yeah, I really appreciate the time too. So we're making the best of the situation and preparing for the outcome because, you know, we can't just sit and focus on what the problem is. We're also finding solution
Of course.
creatively for ourselves, you
Yeah.
know, to move on. Once this is over, we have something to step out into.
Yes. Absolutely. We've had several, before we get into our song, I just wanted to share, because we had some pretty intimate moments on the tour bus where we're talking about other stuff than music and work, and we talk about life and spiritual stuff. So did you have have you made any thoughts about this time? Like, what has it given you? Can you say with words what you've learned through this time, through this Corona time?
For me, I think first of all, it humbled me a lot, you know, and I think as a world population, I think it's something. The fact that we cannot hug and interact with each other on a physical level, I think I've grown a deeper understanding and appreciation for that, you know,
Yeah.
the hugs and the handshakes and all those social things. It has taught me also not to take anything for granted, you know. I mean, you can have the privilege and the perks today, and then tomorrow you are isolated, as we've been.
Yeah.
So
Everything
it's
changed
really
like this.
like that, and you
Yeah.
have no control, you have no say.
Yeah.
So I've really learned the value of appreciating your fellow man, and it really humbled me to a point where, you know, when you see somebody struggling, you want to help them. When you see somebody asking for help, you
Yeah.
want to reach out, you know. And yeah, that's really the core point of what this situation has done. And
Yeah.
I hope it has affected or it has influenced many other people out there the same way, that we should appreciate each other as mankind, that we should appreciate each other as human beings all around the world.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think obviously yesterday was really another traumatic day for especially the American population,
For
with
sure.
with another killing, crazy killing. I guess that's just life. That life is one big dichotomy. But like you're saying, you said something positive, and I want to keep this whole situation very positive.
For
But
sure.
you see the best and the worst of human nature.
Yep,
We've
yep.
seen that absolutely
Yep.
as well during this time.
Yeah.
So I think, wasn't that a good segue? Human nature.
Hey, look at you, look at you. How have you, if I may return the question, how have
Yeah.
you been coping and, you know, just keeping your head above the circumstances? How have you been keeping creative? How have you been keeping just on a positive mindset? How have you kept it together?
I've been really delving into learning new stuff. I feel in my evolution as an artist, I've spent many years perfecting and of course it's never perfect because it's a continuation. It's an ongoing process
You continue
of
learning, yeah.
being a singer and a writer and a producer, an engineer. But I'm at this stage in my career where I really felt that the next key for complete artistic freedom was to really understand digital marketing. So
For sure.
for the last month, I was really like crash coursing and studying digital marketing, which is preparing me for brand new music coming out starting August. So it's
Yeah.
like I said before, there's nothing new in this time because the world maybe it feels that it's standing still, but in the in the creative mind, I felt that actually
still
more
moving.
stillness to create and to really dive into things. So I was very occupied with, you know, as I said before, this is just still waters. You know, get ready to catch the next wave. you know?
For sure.
And that's
For sure.
really
That's what it's about.
focusing on catching the next wave. Yeah,
Preparation. Yeah. Preparation.
absolutely. So we didn't rehearse this, guys. And with latency, who knows? So are we okay? You know, let's just throw it out there. But you start, okay?
Okay.
You start. So
Let's wing it.
we'll
Let's
catch.
wing it.
You know, we'll see how this goes.
Okay.
You can hear this.
I can hear it clear. Perfect. Looking out across the nighttime, city waves a sleepless eye. Hear her voice shake my window, sweet seducing sighs. Why, tell him that it's human nature. Why, does he do it that way? Why, tell him that it's human nature. Why, does he do it that way?
Okay.
It's your verse.
Reaching out, touch a stranger. Electric eyes are everywhere. See that girl, she knows I'm watching. She likes the way that I stare. They say why? But tell them that
it's human nature. Why
does he do
does he do it that way?
If they say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do me that way? I like living this way. Your verse.
Reaching out.
Count it in.
Across the morning, the city's heart begins to beat.
Yeah.
Reaching out, I touch her shoulder. I'm dreaming of a street. If they say why?
Yeah.
Tell them that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? Why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why?
Yeah.
Does he do it that way? I like living this way. I like loving this way. Oh, I love it. I love it. Beautiful.
Smoke, lights
We did
out,
it.
Dantanio
And latency. Yeah, and then the screen opens and we do the walkout
Absolutely.
with the shoulders, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do all of that. That's it. That's
And
it.
Chris starts the drums, and I go in frantically. Next thing,
Of course, of course. You got to do the street scene.
the streetlight scene. Oh my goodness,
Well, that was fun.
Dantanio,
It's
beautiful.
different.
Sorry for. I mean, we're not. I mean, we can't control the latency, but I
Fine.
hope you guys enjoyed it out there. It's
Yeah.
live
No, it was fun. It was
from
live.
Berlin and South Africa.
And we found a way. Remember, we found a way.
We found a way, absolutely. Oh, by the
No,
way,
but yeah.
speaking of, I want people to know where they can find you because you just released a new EP, correct?
Yep. Yep.
Please
It's
tell
called
them where do we
Unstoppable.
find your brand new music, Dantanio?
Well, my music is available on major digital platforms. You can check it out on Spotify. You can check it out on Google Play,
Yeah.
Amazon. Check me out on YouTube. I've got my own YouTube channel called Dantanio Goodman. You got Dantanio Entertainment. I'm sorry. You can check me out on Dantanio Entertainment on YouTube. I've got my EP is on there. The title track is actually called "Make Love," which is a great, nice R&B pop song. With a nice beat to it.
Yeah.
And it contains about 3 songs, Make Love, On, and a track called Michael Jackson. I actually wrote a song called Michael Jackson.
All right.
Can I sing a piece for you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just a small
Come on.
piece? Yeah?
Do it.
So the chorus goes, if Michael Jackson did it, the whole world wants to know. Give him a break, for God's sake, you've heard him enough. Don't complicate the case. If Michael Jackson did it, the whole world got to know. Give him a break, for God's sake, you've heard him enough. Don't complicate the case. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I've got that going, and I recently released another short EP called Unstoppable, and it's something that I want to dedicate to the world because it's the kind of song that we need during this time. The song Unstoppable just basically speaks to our human spirit, and it just says that no matter what comes our way, no matter what we face, we will make it through. So check out Unstoppable. It's out there as well on Google Play, on Spotify, on Deezer, all the major digital platforms. You can just Google Dantanio Unstoppable and it will pop up. You guys can check me out there.
Yay! And
Yay.
when we're waiting for guys. For those of you who've been watching us on tour, we are actually waiting for our dates.
Yes.
Kofo, our beloved Kofo Entertainment, who's producing Oliver Forster, who's produced the show.
For sure.
We're just basically waiting for a date. Some of the other shows have already announced their dates, so we're next in line. But without sounding, braggalicious, because Beat It is such a big production, and it is it is their biggest production, and so many people involved, and the audiences are too large for what they've allowed to gather at the moment. Therefore, we are still on standby. But speaking of to reduce the corona-ness, first of all, let's just shout out to our cast members. If you're watching out there,
of course,
love and hugs to everybody.
Everybody, we miss you guys.
We miss you guys.
And I hope you guys are all doing well during this time.
I'm sure they are, because they are probably, masked up.
Yay!
With either their Heal the World.
The Heal the World.
Look at this.
Yes.
Look at
and
this.
those are available. Yeah.
Available.
Beautiful.
Right?
I love them.
And Beat It.
And we got the Beat It one. Yeah.
And the beautiful thing
it's
about
tough to pick. They're both beautiful. I love them both.
It's 100% material, organic material, and it's like Heal the World.
And it's washable. You can wash it. Yeah.
And the beautiful thing about this is that the production are donating for every sold. They retail for €12, but 50% of every sold
proceeds
to us, the artists, who are currently now working. So you can look cute while supporting the cast. Yeah?
The Beat It Live cast.
Kultmasken, KULTMASKEN.de. Yeah? So should we say, is there somebody else, is there somebody here who, I see a lot of people waving. Rebecca, who's always supporting us, says, love you so much.
Oh, Rebecca is such a sweetheart.
Natalie says, you guys rock. I'm really looking forward to your next show in South Africa. Yes. And Victor says, Chloe, missed you. I miss you too, family. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Dantanio, do you have some final words for our dear friends all around?
I just want to say hello to all the friends, to all our cast members out there, and to everybody that has been so supportive. I mean, from you guys as a cast, I mean, I'm living in a third world country, and my country the support structure is not as great for artists out here.
No.
So, I mean, what we are doing, especially what Kofu is doing for the artists, is such an amazing thing. Because without each other, without this venture that we're taking to assist artists, I don't know how I would keep the lights on, you know. So it's that serious in our country that we need more support for our artists. We need more help, you know, and myself included. We need more infrastructure that can help our artists to sustain. And I really appreciate. I just want to say thank you to Kofu. Thank you to you guys, my cast members, my family, my brothers, my sisters. I miss you guys, and I'm so grateful that you guys have been so supportive during this time.
Absolutely.
And I'm looking forward to just continuing our tour and just being on the tour bus and just having those moments again where we have our after meals, you know, when we get into the bus and we can just have our late snacking.
Yes.
But I'm grateful for the opportunity, and thank you for this wonderful interview. Thank you for this wonderful platform. I really appreciate it.
For playing and taking part.
We have to support each other, man. We have to support each other. That's what family is about, you know. So I'm grateful for your platform. Thank you for having me, and I really hope the message gets to all the relevant ears, and everybody that should hear this wonderful message. And I pray that this platform you're building should grow. I love the short and sweet, man, sessions. It's amazing.
This is not the last time we're going to do this, right, Dantanio?
No,
of course not.
Of course, we must.
Absolutely.
It'll be fun.
Sounds like a deal. Sounds like a deal.
Cool.
And guys, by the way, Dantanio's are you doing weekly streams on Facebook?
Weekend, Friday, Saturday.
Friday and Saturday. So
Friday, Saturday.
Check out.
Like I'm on tomorrow.
Okay. Everybody go to Dantanio's page. When we end this video, I'm gonna write the link to your Facebook page where they can check you out tomorrow. Check him out.
Perfect.
He's got disco lights and he's got good vibes and love for you. And
that's all I want to bring is love and goodness, man.
That's what we need. That's what we need more of. Absolutely.
So yeah, I'll be streaming from my Dantanio Entertainment page. It's called Dantanio Entertainment on Facebook. You guys can just log on there and check me out from every Friday, Saturday. I'll be on there. I'm trying to do a Wednesday thing. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do a Wednesday thing as well.
Keep us posted, and we'll check it out. Yeah?
I will.
So everybody, thank you so much for hanging out at the Short and Sweet Session, live from Berlin and live from South Africa. Dantanio Goodman, brother, thank you so much for hanging out for this fun session. Send my love in regards to your family, your beautiful wife and family, and take care. And we're going to see each other very soon on tour again. Yeah.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you for having me. I really had fun. I'm looking forward to the next one. And kind regards to your family, and best of luck to you.
Thank you so much. Take care, everybody.
Bye.